I'm Noel with Noel's Frags, and this cardigan isn't just a fashion statement. It's cold outside. And let me tell you what I've been wearing. Winter only comes but once a year, and it doesn't last long. And while it's here, I like to wear some of these fragrances. First up is a new addition to my collection, Amen's Pure Malt. You get that classic Amen DNA with a little bit of booziness thrown on top. Mugler in general has that sweet, almost like mentholated patchouli vibe going on, and it just really shines best when it's colder outside. It's not a fresh weather line. It really isn't, because it's sweet, it's cozy, it's something you want to cuddle up to, and it really is a crowd pleaser in the air. I feel like up close, on paper, or maybe even wearing it, it might not be for everyone, but it really is nice in the air, no matter where it's coming from. Fahrenheit Le Parfum. There's some booze in this one as well. It's a heavier, sweeter, more vanilla twist on the classic Eau de Toilette, which is more petrol forward. So it's the violet, vanilla, a little bit of booziness. There's going to be a few boozy fragrances on this list just because it's harder to get away with wearing booze when it's hot outside. You just kind of smell like a drunk. Versus in the wintertime, it's like an intimate thing. Much nicer to smell like an alcoholic when it's snowing. Another boozy one on the list, Straight to Heaven. This is an offering from Kilian, and it's just this boozy, cedary nutmeg, and it is very nice. I had a decant of this and the extreme version, and I just couldn't decide. I haven't gotten around to getting the extreme. I might still get it one day, but I actually just got a backup bottle of this in a swap, so kudos. Shout outs to my boy Fernando, Fraggy Cold Medina, for the swap. I gave him Tuscan Leather Intense because I never wear it, and he gave me Straight to Heaven because he didn't want it. He didn't really give me a reason why he didn't want it, but I wasn't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I was done with Tuscan Leather Intense, so really enjoy this one. It's very cozy, very, like, all of these fragrances on this list are gonna be the word cozy will probably come out of my mouth 8, 10, 20, 30 more times, because that is what a winter fragrance is to me. It's something you want to cuddle up with. It's something like that's intimate. It's something that's just like usually airs on the sweet side. It just envelops you in a hug because it's freezing outside, and you want something to like boost your spirits and make you feel toasty. Probably my dumb reach for this season, Spicebomb. Viktor and Rolf. It's peppery, it's cozy. I smell some vanilla in here. Other people will disagree and say vanilla is only in the extreme version, but I swear there's some in here. So it's this spiced pink pepper, fresh open, and then it dries down to once again, I'm gonna say it, let me get a counter somewhere, a cozy scent. This one is probably one of the most mass appealing fragrances in my collection. Like, it just always gets not recognized, but complimented. People enjoy it. It really is a easy to like fragrance. History's Parfums did their take, which is Hemingway, which is nice. I have a 15 milliliter of that. Maybe it's a 10 mil. I don't know. It's a smaller bottle. Might actually. I did have it right here. It only looks like 10 mils to me. It might be 15. What do I know? It's 15. Yeah, History's Parfum. I haven't really worn this one though. Okay, I said this is stuff I've been wearing. Haven't really been wearing this one. So, Spicebomb made the ticket. Hemingway's a little drier. This I feel like has a little bit more sweetness to it. I like it though. It's solid designer for the winter. I haven't gotten around to actually buying a bottle of this, but I've been burning through this decant. Tobacco Vanille. It is a very vanilla-centric fragrance. It opens up with that tobacco and that cozy vanilla, and it's not, there's not a whole lot going on. It really is kind of vanilla-centric, especially in the dry down. Like, that's all you end up getting left with. But I still think I'm gonna get around to buying a bottle of this soon. I've only used a few milliliters this winter, but it's really nice. It's really nice, and it has a definitely top and mid that are kind of its own thing before it gets to that vanilla. But it's a nice vanilla even in the dry down. So yeah, that tobacco and vanilla, great combination. So Tobacco Vanille, it's on the list. I'll get a bottle eventually. It'll happen. Now, the rest on the list aren't quite as sweet. Still cozy, though. Nasomatto Baraonda. This is a recent pickup. The bottle was. I burnt through my decant this winter, and I've had the bottle for a few weeks. And it's my favorite boozy fragrance. It really smells like whiskey, a lot of ambroxan, and it's a very, I would say, simple, crowd-pleasing, lasts forever. It's an extrait de Parfum, so it's been heavy in the rotation. And I like how if I like wear it on a jacket or something, I can come back to that jacket, it still smells like Baraonda, and it's phenomenal. This has definitely been one of the highlights of my winter as far as like pickups and like discoveries go. So glad I got this one. Glad I got to enjoy it. I might even, this is gonna make it into spring for me. It'll kind of be out of season in terms of like use and appropriate like aura or whatever, but it's just so good. Like, a sense of backup bottle in my future is all I have to say. Not sweet, not even overly cozy, honestly, but still just holds up to the winter well, and just some masculine. Gucci Guilty Absolute. My boy Lucas Poe and I love this one. We talk about it, and he tells me how he puts it on. It keeps him warm those cold Colorado nights while he's thinking of yours truly. Don't tell his wife though, seriously, that'll probably get me in trouble, and I don't feel like getting in trouble. But it is a leathery patchouli scent, and it really just has like a salty leather about it, like it just like a working man's fragrance, like a fragrance a mechanic would wear, and it just like somewhere between like a mechanic and a cowboy, like a mechanical cowboy. I don't know, whatever. But it's good. It holds up for this time of year. So Gucci Guilty Absolute. This one's a little out of season, I would say, but I wear it year round, and it's been heavy in my rotation. Creed's Viking. Masculine. A little smudge on the bottle. Hold on, let me shimmer that up for you. Just a beautiful masculine fragrance. Peppery, lavender, rose, vetiver, a little bit of citrus in the open. It's more of an all-arounder. I would not say this is an ideal fragrance for winter, but I just love it so freaking much. It's making the list because it's heavy in the rotation, man. I put it on even when it's not necessarily perfect weather for it. But also where I live, it'll start, in the morning time you go out, I leave for work. It'll be 28 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly around 0 Celsius. And then it'll increase 20 degrees, 30 degrees. So it'll be in like the 50s. So you'll start to warm up and you'll shed layers, and it'll be an appropriate time for it then. So it might not be perfect first thing in the morning, but by midday, that, the mids and the dry down are hitting. And that's when I'm rocking it and I'm smelling it and I'm loving it. So I don't care if it's out of season. It's one of my favorites. And this last one is an honorable mention. I did not wear it. I don't think I've even worn it this winter yet. But it was my go-to last winter. Maison Margiela's By the Fireplace. This is a very sweet and smoky fragrance. It pairs well with other fragrances. It really is optimal for this time of year. It is cozy as hell. I said it. Where's the cozy counter? If I'm not too lazy, I'll actually put a counter over there. It'll be cool. It'll be something nifty. But it's it's sweet. It's smoky. Kind of smells like s'mores. Not really s'mores. Roasted marshmallows. Like, it's just this like smoky sweetness, and that's the gist of it. And it lasts forever, especially the smoke. Like, if you get this on a jacket, you're stuck with smoky sweetness until you wash the jacket, because it really does hang around. So, honorable mention, By the Fireplace. What were you all wearing this winter? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoy this video, throw me a like or subscribe to see more content. And as always, thank you for watching.